All right, so another option that we have, if you have an older Caldera or you have a Vacanza series, pretty much any year at this point, is we have our inline frog system. So we have our cartridges here, and I just want to briefly explain to you how you actually put these in. On every hot tub, you'll have a cap that looks similar to this. If you take this cap off, and you give this thing a quarter turn and you pull it out, this is where your inline frog cartridges will actually go. Okay, they're also they're labeled on here, so you have bromine or smart chlor, and you have minerals. In particular, you have three different colors. The blue, just like the at-ease system, is going to be the mineral portion. So this one is always going to go on the top here, just like that. And then depending on what system you're using, if it's bromine, you're going to use the purple cartridge. And if it's chlorine, you're going to use the gray cartridge. Either of these slide in, fit in just like the mineral cartridge did, just like so. The only other thing that you need to know before you actually put them in is on the side here. It's going to be a little bit hard to see, but if you look at it closely, you can see a number. Right now it's at a 0. I don't have this one opened, but if you were to twist one way or the other, you're going to either open it fully, which would be a 6 on these cartridges, or you can go somewhere in the middle. It's basically a 1 to 6 type of situation. So 1 being the lowest, 6 being the highest. What they recommend for the mineral cartridge is to keep it at a 6 at all times. This, just like the at-ease system, lasts for 4 months, even if you keep it at a 6, because the water is just strictly passing through this cartridge. It's not actually outputting anything into the water. Versus if you have your bromine or your smart chlor cartridges, your usage is going to depend on how high you put these, whether it be at a 1 or a 6 or somewhere in between. Generally, for most hot tubs, we're going to start you somewhere in the middle, and then you can adjust as you see fit. And again, it's just twisting this top portion left or right to either open more holes or close off some holes. The farther these are open, the more is going to be outputted into the water, and the less time that these will actually last. Generally, like I said, the mineral cartridge is about 4 months. These are up to a month. And so if you're using it on a 6 consistently, you're going to have a lot less time with that cartridge than if you were to use it at, let's say, a 1 or a 2. Unfortunately, unlike the at-ease system, you can't really see these guys. So this is something that you're going to have to mark on your calendar or just at least be aware of so that you know when to change them. You tend to fall behind a lot quicker with this not being outputted into the water, because this is your primary sanitizer. So you just need to keep an eye on this. If you want, for a weekly maintenance type of thing, you can take this out once a week and check and see how full these cartridges are. These ones will deplete, so you'll be able to feel the difference. However you want to go about it. But you can't really see it. There's no indication on your hot tub, so you just got to stay on top of it. The frog or the at-ease, both the same type of chlorine and bromine. So again, with this system, you need to make sure that you use the specific frog test strips, which we showed in our at-ease video. They work for both systems. They are only for those systems, though. So if you're using generic test strips, you're going to get really weird readings and inaccurate readings on your chlorine and your bromine.